A broken spirit feels like someone dug deep down inside you and took your insides out and twisted it.
You can have domestic violence in your life, rich or poor, no matter what age you are, no matter what nationality you are. It happens.
It takes a lot of courage to say, I've been abused or I've been beaten, because with that comes a commitment to walk away from life as you know it. Right now, domestic violence is something that we know is here and thriving, but it's hard to know what to do. Ionia Ijaje Witite Lisa Drum. I say good morning to you. My name is Lisa Drum. I'm a member of the Gonse clan of the Omaha tribe. I recently began working with the Omaha Nation Community Response Team and am a family advocate for the 10 Clans Domestic Violence Initiative.
I am a domestic violence victim, and people always wonder why and how could something like that happen to you. My name is Jacinda Begay, and I am from Rosebud, South Dakota. I am part Lakota and also part Dene, which is Navajo, and I am currently the project director of a suicide prevention program called Project Hope on the Omaha Indian Reservation.
I met my husband when I was 19, and I spent every day of my life with him, and I thought I knew him. Then one day he just beat the hell out of me.
I didn't want anybody to know, because you have a lot of shame, you have a lot of guilt. You don't want anybody to know that there are some bad things happening in your life. You're afraid of maybe the criticism that you may receive because, well, why are you in that relationship? Why do you stay? For myself, I wanted to be that strong person and to not let anybody know that some of these things were happening in my life.
I thought about leaving him then, but we had just gotten married. I think we were married maybe 4 months, and then I was pregnant.
When it happened, it really broke my spirit, but I could no longer operate and function.
My concern was, how can you hurt me if you say you love me?
It's not okay, because it was never, a tradition that we practiced. It was never part of our culture. And why do we allow it to happen today?
I had my daughter, and then the following year, I was pregnant with my son. And it happened again when I was 6 months pregnant with my son. And I mean, to the point where he came up behind me, pushed me down, and then started kicking me. And I think it was just because I took the keys to the car.
When you're in those situations and you think that it's going to get better, and it doesn't really. One of the reasons why I left my relationship is because I want to live.
I think it took me maybe 3 months. I relocated, and that's why I said it takes courage, because I didn't want to leave. I didn't want my kids to lose their father, but I did. I ended up divorcing him and getting away from him.
walk in memory of those who have lost their lives to this thing called domestic violence that affects the lives of many, that takes the lives of many.
We're observing Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So this week we have activities for the whole entire week. But earlier today we had a sweat ceremony. Then this evening, right now, we're going to do this candlelight vigil where we'll take a little walk down to the football field and back, and we're going to light our candles, and then the candles represent victims of domestic violence. People that are involved, even the perpetrators. Like this morning in the sweat, we prayed for them, you know, that their lives would be made whole again and that the suffering would stop, the violence would end. Sometimes we feel like that's all we can do. Sometimes it's too hurtful to talk about. So we're observing, knowing that it's out there. You know, we're recognizing that it's there. It's just a way for us to say, there's help here if you need it. It's confidential, and we're willing to listen. Sometimes that's all that people need.
These are problems, and we need to talk about it. We need to know that they are out there, and we need to deal with them. And if we don't deal with them, we are going to be losing, valuable people.
As a tribe, we are linked together one way or another.
I feel that my spirit is being mended, and I think it has mended.
My dad used to say, we're all standing here like this, and there's things on the ground in front of you that you can pick up and use. And they might be education, your language, your sobriety, or there might be alcohol or drugs, or violence. It's all up to you what you pick up and use for your life. If you pray for strength, you will receive it.
And I do pray that someday, all our peoples do come together, and that we finally say, no, we don't want any of this.
No matter who you are or where you choose to live, your values and your ethics must keep you, who you are, and keep you Omaha.